welcome to Samsung 837 for Customer Service Week. So my name is Mark Williams, and I lead the customer care team for Samsung in the US. And this is a really cool thing that we have here. Thanks for coming. I just want to call out in the front row here, so in order to have good customer service, you have to have awesome people on your team, especially the people that work in the front line with all our customers. So the whole front row are some of the people that do that. These are guys that work on the mobile side that take care of our mobile devices. So especially welcome to them, and thank you guys for attending. So I'm not going to take a long time. I'll just tell you a few things. So at Samsung, we take customer care very serious. We're always looking for ways to take customer care to the next level. So I want to give you just a couple examples of some of the things that we offer to our customers. So one of the things, when you need to contact us, we have 24/7 support for texting. So you can text us. You can text us directly to 1-800-SAMSUNG and ask us questions. You can interact with an agent and hopefully get your problem solved. A couple other things. Technology, we really look at technology. So AI is recent. We use AI to help our call center agents and assist them to get the information needed to solve customer problems really quickly. So that's one of the ways we use it. And the last thing is coverage. So as you know, at Samsung, we have a lot of products. We have mobile phones and all kinds of mobile products. We have what we call CE products, which include TVs, digital appliances, refrigerators, dishwashers, washing machines, dryers, etc. So coverage is really important. You know, the United States is a huge place, and we have customers all throughout the US. On the mobile side, we maintain #1 coverage and for same-day service. So right now we cover about 80% of the US. 80% of the US's population is within 30 minutes of one of our walk-in locations. And for that, you can actually come and bring your device and drop it off, and 95% of the repairs are done within 2 hours. So we can do that. For anyone that doesn't have that or doesn't want to come in, we actually have 100% coverage that you can actually mail a device into us, and we'll repair it at our depot and get it back to you within 5 to 7 days. On the CE side, we cover 99.9% of the US. And it's a little different model there because the devices are bigger. You can't really carry a refrigerator into a walk-in location, right? We have to come to your house. So we've got refrigerators, TVs, washing machines, dishwashers. So to get 99.9% of the coverage in the US, we had to come up with a unique solution. Because some of our customers are in the middle of nowhere. In New York, it's a little easier because everybody's in one area here. When you're talking about Wyoming or some of the rural areas, we had to come up with unique solutions to be able to get to those people. And we came up with a program called Samsung Beyond Boundaries. Nick is going to come up next and he'll tell you a little more about that, but it's a pretty cool solution that's really, our customers really appreciate. Because in the past, if they would have a problem and we couldn't get someone out to them, we would have to give them a refund or an exchange. Customers would rather stay in their device that they already have in their home, get it fixed and get it back up and running. Especially if you have a house full of kids, you want to get your washing machine back up so you can clean the laundry and everything. So just a couple things. On the mobile side, we know how important your devices are. For me, I use my device all day long, all night long, right? I use it during the day and I charge it at night and it wakes me up in the morning. So it has to be working. I can't be down. I can't be down for a long period of time. So there's a few things that we really focus on the mobile side. So we focus on speed, quality, and customer choice. Speed, I already mentioned. If you go to our walk-in service, we can get the repair done. Most of the repairs are done in less than 2 hours. We know that's important to get you back in your device. So quality is important. There's a couple things about that. So one, when we do the repair, we want to do it right the first time. We don't want you to give you a repair, you go home, and then have a problem and have to come back in. So it's really important that we really focus on quality. And not just that, it's not just making sure the repair is done right, but it's making sure that the device is in the same condition it would be when it leaves our manufacturing factories. So we do that with these people in the front row here. These are highly trained technicians. They go through a really rigorous training program at Samsung. We have really rigorous tools and systems that they use and processes they use to repair our devices. We want to make sure that when the repair is done, we actually have a program that's our outgoing quality program. It runs it through a series of tests to make sure it performs the same way when it leaves our factories. You know, a good example of that is me. I'm a runner. So when I run in the morning, I carry my phone with me. I use it to track my distance and time, but my hands get sweaty, kind of gross. So my phone gets all wet and everything. One of the features of our phones is we have water resistance. So when I get home, I take it and I put it in a sink and I rinse it off and then dry it off. That's one of the features of our phones. If I would have took my phone and had it repaired in a non-authorized location with not a text that didn't go through our process and didn't test everything, I wouldn't have confidence that that would be okay. And like I could put it under, it could get water damage, and the phone wouldn't work. Yes, sir.
What percentage of Samsung phones are waterproof?
So it depends on the phone, but we have most of our phones, the higher end phones have something called IP67 rating, which is water resistant. So the majority of our higher end phones have that feature. Yeah. I didn't know there would be questions, but thank you.
When you said waterproof, I got curious.
Water resistant.
Water
Yeah.
resistant.
Yeah, but I put it right under the faucet. Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty cool. Thank you. First of all, that's awesome. Thank you for being Samsung all day. Let's talk after this, okay? Okay. Thank you. All right, so last thing. I talked about quality choice. Customer choice is important. So if you contact us and you need our help, we have multiple options. I mentioned you can text us. Text us at 1-800-SAMSUNG. You could call us on voice. You can chat with us, or you can even send a message over WhatsApp. You can schedule all of your repairs online. So any repair, if you have a repair, you can go and schedule it online and set an appointment and go do it. And then on the mobile side for repairs, we want to offer multiple choices. I mentioned you can come to our walk-in location, including this location. You can get your devices repaired here. You can also mail it in to us. And the last thing is we've got this really cool program called We Come to You. I think it probably showed a picture up there before, but it's a van service where if you're within range of that, we'll actually meet you at a location you choose. So we could come to your house, we could meet you at your work, we could meet you at a coffee shop, and we'll come. We've got a van with all the tools, all the parts in there, and we'll repair your mobile product and get it back to you less than 2 hours. So those are some of the things that we offer, and that's just a quick high level of what we offer on the mobile side. I'm going to hand it off to Nick now, who's going to talk about our CE side. Thank you. And we'll talk after this.
Okay, so first off, my name is Nicholas, or Nick, or hey you, no worries, I'll answer them all. I lead the CE Care division, and as Mark pointed out, CE stands for Consumer Electronics. That could be televisions, appliances, even down to our vacuums. But the last part of my title is the most important, care. A lot of people always say, what's your acronym? It's not, it's a feeling. It's how we feel about you as our customer, as our partners. We care about you. So we're gonna focus on that. Now, one thing that I do in business all the time is called lessons learned. What I just learned today was don't go after your boss. He'll steal all of your lines. Okay, so look, a little bit about us. Mark kind of pointed out a few things that I'm focused on within home service for customers. I'm focused on speed and ease of service. Those two words are super important to me because when I take time and I stop and try to figure out what do you want, I study the human family, the American family. And what I've learned over my tenure at Samsung is it is extremely dynamic and changing so fast. Originally I was gonna say it's so much different than 20 years ago. That's not true, it's so much different than 10 years ago. And it's so different between regions of the country. So we like to listen to you. We like to hear from you and create ideas that will allow us to create ease of service and speed. Mark talked a little bit about ease. I think he used a lot of mobile talk, right? Text, SMS, chat, how to reach out to us. But did you know that your device, not your mobile device, your television can reach out to me for service? We have the capability of turning on a function inside your TV. You have the right to turn it on. It's under support, and you can access us and talk to us. We also own applications called SmartThings. SmartThings is an app, it's an ecosystem where you can attach all of your products to it, allowing you to control how they operate through one single application. But it's also a communication tool. It will teach you what's going on with your units. It will show you how to maintain them to last longer. It will give you ideas on how to solve solutions yourself. We are, as an American family, extremely busy. Most of us are dual income. Most of our kids are heavily involved in some type of sports or activity. Our time is so limited. So using SmartThings, it will tell you, actually your problem is very simple. You just need to remove the lint from the filter. We utilize these to talk to you, to share with you, but very importantly, to give you the care you deserve. Mark pointed out, my second part, speed. I have 99.9% coverage. I did that by building over 830 technicians dedicated to Samsung that look very similar to this, wearing our brands, wearing a badge so you know that they've been background checked before they walk in your home. Did you know that we also communicate with you not only at the beginning of the call, when you're setting it up, but we send you messages the day of the call to make sure that you know the tech is on the way. Maybe you need to run and grab some groceries real quick. We also then follow up by message you later to make sure that you're happy with your service. These are all because of the word care. Mark mentioned SBB. It's something I'm very proud of. It stands for Samsung Beyond Boundaries. This group is going to places that we never thought were possible. 99% of the US population, think about that. If you've been out up northeast or even out west, a lot of people live off the continent. So we now are putting technicians on ferries, helicopters, planes, float planes, to land in the water to help people that need that need. Where you're at, I'm coming to. The last thing I want to say is you're important to me because that word care. You dictate what I will do next. I want to service the way you want to be serviced. So please talk to us. If you're enjoying our products, talk about it. Share it with us. Also tell us what you'd like to see, because I promise you, we are listening. So the last thing I'm going to say is this. I am incredibly proud and honored to be here in front of you, in front of my customers, in front of my partners, in front of our technicians that spend so much time to perfect a skill. I know each and every one of you do that in your own life for different things. So I'm extremely excited and super happy to have this opportunity to talk to you guys, and just wish you guys a wonderful day, and enjoyment of Samsung products. And if there's anything we can do for you, you let us know. Now, we're going to shift this show just slightly a little bit, and we're going to get into a different little section here. Before I do this full shift, I want to talk about a few people. If I can remember which paper I had. Huh, not that one. Here we go. I'd like to honor a few people that are here down in front that Mark called out. So can I just have you stand up and give us a wave? Deanna? Deanna is one of our expert technicians. Jonathan. Miles. And Christian. Now I'm going to invite to the stage two more people that are actually going to take the mic from me and take control for the next piece that you're going to see. I'd like to invite Devin and Vincent to the stage. These are your resident experts. No stress. Your resident experts that are here every day. So if you come back to 837 and you need support, here's your man. So thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of the show. I'm really excited about the performance that's coming soon.
So we're going to start off today with a little repair competition. We have a few of our techs who volunteered, and we're going to see how fast they can get their phones done. Before we get to that, let's get to a little slideshow to see how we can get it done. I'm going to go through very fast with you guys, basically how to get this phone done. We're going to go very fast. I don't know how to read, so we'll look at the pictures. 22 screws in the device that releases all the major components. We'll disconnect some connectors, go through some vital connections. Next part. These are some connectors in there that do various things like charging, signal, and also power sharing. Okay, this part, we're removing the two major boards of the device. Top part is the motherboard, bottom part is responsible for charging and other features. Over here is the back of the motherboard, which houses all the connectors for the camera modules. And over here is one of the speaker modules. It's also a receiver, so when you pick up the phone and you're listening to it, that is the component responsible. That is an mmWave module for 5G connection and signal, both of the highlighted components on the bottom left and top right. And then these are just all of the listed connectors. Again, I can't read, so we'll have to figure that out later. Over here, we're aligning the back glass to make sure that we seal up your device and all your components are nice and safe. At this point, we're done with our slideshow, very simple. And I welcome our technicians to the stage to participate in our repair. So we have Gary, please step onto the stage. We have Sydney. And we have our 837 tech, Jim. Welcome. And at this point, we have one empty seat. I do volunteer or welcome one of our membership of leadership to participate.
Let me in, Coach. Here we go.
Alright. While we wait for Nick to get ready and take his time, we're gonna get started. Everyone, please ground yourself so we don't short circuit any components. Alright. Everyone ready? Take your devices out. Tools ready? Tools in hand? Ready? Set, go. All right, at this point, we're going to struggle and try to pick off the back glass for our devices. 2 of our technicians have already done it. 3 of our technicians have already done it. We're waiting for Nick to catch up a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't break anything.
Jimmy here is representing our 87 location, so he has home court advantage. If anybody here has got a phone fixed before, more likely than Jimmy has done it. If it was done great.
Yeah, I don't like to work, so I make him do everything. He's taking a phone call. I mean, okay, he's kind of flexing,
Alright, I got you.
Asking for a little bit of help on the side never hurts. AI is everywhere.
I'll be back.
Okay, at this time, while he's trying to get some help from the audience, we have Gary, who is almost done with removing all the screws of his device on my left, and Sydney is just following him. How's Jimmy doing over there?
I'm a little nervous, a little sweat. Let me get Jimmy a towel. I heard that.
I think these guys are nervous. I think I would have been halfway done with this already.
Nick has completely disappeared from the playing field. This repair doesn't seem to be doing itself, but
This is his fault. It's not looking.
impossible. Can't no tech be that good. It can't be that
Very
easy.
good eyes.
I think he has more progress over there than over here.
Thank you.
Yes, good job. Oh, he's dropping stuff.
Alright, good news for all of you guys. I got one figure out.
Nice. Amazing. Beautiful work.
Here we go. How long is this supposed to take?
Okay.
2 minutes? 3 minutes?
For you, 4.
Oh, okay.
How generous, how generous.
Let's see if wisdom can beat our youthful experience.
So, at this point, Gary has removed his NFC port. That component is responsible.
Sucker for it every day.
Do you need some help?
Jimmy's not removing the camera module.
Got a little bit of sabotage going on here. Did he drop his wallet? Is that his wallet? Jimmy's almost halfway done.
Halfway.
Halfway. Let's go, Jimmy.
Jimmy? All parts are disconnected, Jimmy.
If you have extra screws, you can get up. Don't you guys agree if you have extra screws, you should lose? Right? You know what they say? Too many screws will slow.
Too many screws loose. Okay, so at this point, Gary is removing all of the major flex connectors.
Every person in here will be asking for Jimmy.
Sydney has just removed the main board of the device. When you guys are done, please show the fully disassembled device.
Camera attached back to the board.
Thank you, Jimmy. Just wait till, please. Just wait till.
Oh, I went freestyle.
I heard he was judging, so right.
Okay, so we have Gary and Sydney both neck to neck. Both are about to remove the top speaker module, and everything else has been disconnected. When you guys are done, please show me the device.
I'm done.
Wait.
Quality insurance.
You're good? Please reassemble. Please reassemble. Wait, you gotta take off the camera. You wanna switch? I can.
Oh, now you guys are in real trouble, real trouble, real trouble. The action's about to happen. He's gonna take off none. By the way, I'm still taking the win if he wins.
If you didn't know, Vince is actually out with VTech.
Oh my goodness, we're already on the move. Yep, you're clean, go. Yep, you're clean, go. I didn't do anything. Oh, look at him go, man. We're on the same team. Oh. Do you want the electric shocker? Now we're a team for sure. Connected. I have a feeling we're gonna lose. I think so. Okay. So as you can see, it truly is a skill. One, you gotta have eyes that can actually see, and my old eyes do not see these 9 screws. But the reality of it is as much as I joke about all this, there's actually a major skill to this. This little device you're actually seeing us wear is called ESD. And actually, think about when you're walking with your socks on the ground, you get that static electricity. Believe it or not, that power of that shock is enough to destroy components inside your phone. So what they're doing is they're grounding themselves to protect your phone, and they do this every time. Even in our factories, when we build your phones, we actually wire our technicians in through their boots, directly to a floor, to make sure that there is never any discharge that happens to your phone. Now don't worry, it's not like we just say, okay, we put a little thing on, whatever this is, and it's gonna take care of it. We actually have many, many rigorous tests that test each component before it ever actually leaves our factory line. So we do a lot of processes to make sure that not only we're safe when we're fixing it, but when we're actually building the unit too. Okay, are we done yet? You are, this guy's so slow. So crazy. So slow. So slow. So I'm not sure why, but these guys have like some kind of guitar picks up here. Once again, my skill set is definitely not this. I've always wanted to be a rock and roll person. I'm really excited to see Maya because I've always wanted to be that guy that was like, "Ew!" Oh my gosh, I almost got somebody in the eye on my ball tracks. That was a bad idea. Do not let Nick have the mic. All right, how we doing down here? Oh my gosh, he's so close. He's so close. Oh, just put it back together like it looks like it's there. Don't worry about it. That's right, we win either way. All right, guys, keep moving. You're close. You're super close. Remember, you probably have an extra screw. You might have 2. Oh, brilliant. That's what that's for. Ah, see? No one gave me any of these tips. They had little devices to hold their screws. I just passed my screws out. They had these other, I don't even know what's this for. Bad idea. Germs. One of the neat things about our walk-in service centers, if you actually get an opportunity to go to one, is most of them, we're doing it behind glass. So you actually can watch that performance occur in front of you now. One of the things I love about that is the younger adults, younger children in the world that actually get to see this. We've had so many young adults and young children come into our walk-in service centers and watch what happens and then excite them about technology, excite them about repair. I know that when we all are finishing school and high school and we're looking towards what we're doing next, I want you to know that there is another opportunity of career path, and it's in the trades here. We have true professionals that have created a lifetime career by coming through.
Jimmy, hold your phone up if it's finished, please.
Are we done?
Maybe.
And one last thing that I want you to know as we get ready to name our winner is that Samsung is launching in Wisconsin in the high schools Back to the Trades. We're going to start teaching back in the high school how to repair appliances and TVs and cell phones. Yeah! Okay, Jimmy! Hey, we won! We won! Win. Look, we really wanted to give you guys a chance to see a demonstration of how it's done. Yes, we focus on speed of your repair, but we do not lose our quality. Unlike Nick, they're all professionals. I guarantee their phones are going to work when they're done. Number 2, yeah!
Come on, Sydney.
Hey! Thank you. Congratulations. We still didn't finish ours. Just hide it. Bury it under something. This is what I do with my food when I want to eat it. Bury my phone too. You can have that one. Only people yell at me on that thing. Okay, so we want to give you a chance to see a little bit of what we do and make it a little bit more fun and actually really honor these amazing skilled technicians that are here with you today. We really appreciate you guys being here with us. Before this competition can end, I believe we have something to give away. Coming up. Come on up, Mark. All right. In true Samsung fashion, Jimmy, we are truly proud of not only your skill in your craft, but also allowing me to bother you and be close to you and throw screws at you and whatever else I did. But on behalf of Samsung, on behalf of the Care Division, we'd like to honor you with this gift and award.
Jimmy, nice job. But before you say anything, I just want to share one really cool thing about Jimmy. I think you've been with us for 7 years. That's pretty awesome. So 7 years of awesome customer service. Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you. I don't know, nervous.
Go best or something. Whatever. Thank you, Jimmy.
I love how you take it in stride. I love how you take it in stride.
Really appreciate it. Last I remember, she married herself, if we all recall. But hey, I believe in that stuff too. If you say it, it's got to be true.
Okay, we're gonna stop the Nick show here. I think everybody knows we have a special guest coming. We need about 10 minutes, okay? So, about 10 minutes.